let's talk about things you can do and consider if you're not making the expected sales. And by the way, I do have a full podcast episode on the topic as well. You'll find it at Savvy Hacker Hub, podcast episode number 70. However, now we're going to go through some things that you should pay attention to if you're not seeing the expected sales. There are plenty of different elements that really can play a role in this, and often it's not really the course, the offer itself. It doesn't matter how many lessons you have, it doesn't even matter how much it costs, in most cases at least. So we're going to move that out of the way and focus on some other elements. So first of all, you want to consider how much are you really showing up for it. And this is often a tricky question to answer because you might be doing your best, you might be really trying, but realistically you want to take a step back from your efforts and actually see how much are you talking about the offer you have created. To your mailing list, in your social media, are you actually repeatedly talking about it, or have you just posted some links here and there, or maybe you just forgot all about it after the launch period? That is literally the first thing on your checklist to consider. Next thing to take a very close look at is your actual sales page and the marketing of the offer. So what is your messaging? Are you actually delivering the information about who this offer is for? Because often we over-focus on the details that are not all that important instead of actually focusing on what is the result that your offer can bring to your audience. Are you talking enough about this? Do you have this showcased on your sales page? And we're going to get into sales page shortly as well, but we're thinking about that messaging, the actual promotional material, not in terms of what is in the course, but in terms of who is it for and why they need it, how this course can actually, or whatever offer you're selling, really, how it can help them specifically in the situation they are in. And then also comes in that element of the landing page or sales page itself. So have you actually checked how it looks like? And again, you want to kind of take a step back and take a harsh look at the page itself. It doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be custom designed and whatnot, but you want to make sure that it's very clear, it's easy to read, and it's mobile optimized. This is an important point. So you want to make sure that you test it on all devices you have available, actually click all the buttons, click all the links, make sure it's working. And this might seem very obvious, but you can't even imagine how many times we overlook these small things. And yes, there are other things to consider as well, but often one of these 3 points really is that tripping point. So if you're not making the sales you expected or you hoped for, make sure to review these 3 things first and then see where you can improve.